today, let us talk about the infamous dead pile. Hey guys, Holland here from where the helicopter parent beats the Papa Bear. It's a helicopter bear, and today, guys, so sorry if it's been, it's been a hot minute. I just realized I have bleach right here. Whatever, I'm at home. But I just realized it's been a hot, my video schedule has kind of gone off and stuff. And the reason being, guys, it's because I was on vacation. I decided to basically take off the summer, well, most of the summer, to just clear my head, go on vacation. I went to the mountains of Colorado. I went to the beaches in Galveston with the fam, just enjoyed myself and took a step back from everything, and it was nice. But as I came back, I decided, you know what? I looked over, because right now I'm in my office, I looked over, I had what we know as the dead pile. And guys, if you're new here, please hit that like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. I'm so close to reaching my goal to give away these. All you have to do is subscribe. These are Air Jordan Retro 5s. We are so close to that goal, guys. So close. Subscribe. Enter to win those. Great comps on those. But let's get into the video. And as I was saying, came back from vacation, looked at my sales, and I was like, okay, let's get back into this. Let's get back into the mix of reselling. But I had a huge, massive dead pile. Not gonna lie, the thing with my dead pile is if I were to post everything, it probably would double the size of my closet. And so I'm making this video because I know there's a lot of us out there who do have that dead pile, and how that dead pile kind of accumulates is, you might go to the bins and you might get a bunch of different things, and then you start posting and start listing, and then you kind of get tired, and then, you kind of put it to the side, and then you go back to the bins and all of that stuff, and all of a sudden you've accumulated a dead pile. So today in this video, let's talk about how to tackle that dead pile and how I started tackling my dead pile, because everything in me screamed, go to the bins and get more stuff. But then I'm like, I'm sitting on this dead pile. So right here, I have my handy dandy my note card. So number one is to handle your dead pile is you have to break it down in chunks, because whenever you look at your dead pile, it gets very, very overwhelming. I know for me, I literally have like 2 or 3 huge tubs of, shoes and clothes. And how my dead pile became is because whenever we moved into our house and everything, I had, stuff that we just bought before we moved. So we moved it over here, and I've been, telling myself I'm going to post those, and then I just never did. And same thing with the clothes. And with me, if y'all have been on my channel before, you know that I mostly sell shoes, so clothes kind of get overwhelming for me. So then I'm like, I'm just gonna do shoes. But now I have a huge clothes dead pile that I'm like, I am sitting. You're like Lord of the Rings. It's like, what's the dragon's name? Smog. You're just sitting on top of that mountain of gold. So number one is, you break it down in chunks. And what I started doing was I broke it down each day in about like 10 items or so I don't get overwhelmed. I take 10 items, I take their pictures, and then I post them on, Poshmark and stuff like that. And that has helped a lot. It helped me kind of like get back into the groove of, from vacation mode to like back to business mode. It also helped because the thing with Poshmark, the thing with all these resale sites is if you go stagnant, you kind of like, they bump you out of the algorithm. And I started listing again. It started putting me back into the algorithm. Sales have started, picking up again. So number 2 is always have a system, and copy and paste can be your best friend. What I mean by that is, with me, I have a set template whenever I post stuff on on reselling sites. Sorry guys, I drew a blank. And what my template is, because I can read it to you and I show you what I mostly changed. So my template is it's always says these things, and it's never done me wrong. And it says pre-owned in great condition, and then I put the name of the item, and then I put the like the name, like the description, and what size it is, and then I put refer to photos from a smoke-free home, because this is a smoke-free home, and fast shipping, because I do fast shipping. And what I mostly change is that second line, which is, the name of the item, description, and the size. And the reason I put refer to photos is because all of my photos, like if a shoe has a blemish, if I have to like physically measure it, I put everything in my photos. I'm very thorough about my photos. So it's like mostly anything you see in the photos and stuff is what the item is gonna look. Sometimes I might even put like a small little video and stuff, but that's all you need. Some people, want to go in and like copy and paste from like the official site, all these huge descriptions and stuff. I just find that very monotonous, and so far this has worked for me. So for instance, if I put, pre-owned great condition, if these were like Justin men boots, I put like Justin men bent rail boots, like the color, like are they leather, and then I put the size of it. And then refer to photos, because I'm gonna have everything in those photos. And then smoke-free home, fast shipping. So basically this has helped me a lot tackle that dead pile, because whenever I'm doing my descriptions, I copy that and then I put what I need to put in this template, so then I'm not having to sit there and like type in a whole bunch of stuff. So number 3 is see the value in tackling your dead pile. Pretty much your dead pile, the value is it's money sitting there that you could get. Yeah, you might not feel like, or you might not be motivated, but the whole point of us reselling is because we're trying to make extra income. It's money sitting there. It's sort of like having a garage full of stuff when you can easily have a garage sale for one weekend and get rid of all of that stuff. And number 4 is with the dead pile that I always tell myself, and you should always tell yourself as well, is do not be too hard on yourself because you have a huge dead pile. Do not let that distract you. Do not let that like unmotivate you because you have this pile of clothes or this pile of shoes or this pile of stuff. Don't let it overwhelm you. You got it. Just break it apart. And remember, you're sitting on money and stuff like that. You're sitting on, the goods, because originally you got these goods to resell. So why not, spend some time, break it down. If it's 5-10 items a day, and just tackle it. And that's what I'm telling myself. That's what I started doing. So to kind of complete this video, which, to show you the value of things is, I'm going to switch into the iPad, and I'm going to show you sort of like top 5 things that I found in my dead pile that I was like, oh wow, I am sitting on some really good stuff. So I posted them, and I put the iPad like right here. So let us get into this and I will show you. So first things first is these Sam Elderman Rodney floral embroidered flats. And you so size 7. These are actually pretty cool. It's funny because I was going through the dead pile, and I was like, oh man, like these have such an amazing kind of floral design, especially like, right now we're in summer and stuff like that. And as I said, Sam Eldermans, for me, they either they sell or they don't, and these are one of those that they look really awesome. There could be a great, like, I'm going to the office type of shoe. So those Sam Eldermans were pretty good. Another thing that I noticed, because I have 2 of them, is I actually have a few like Timberlands that I've been sleeping on. So like, for instance, this Timberland heel booties. You know, super awesome, super cool. They were like in great condition, and I was like, oh man, these were just sitting in my dead pile. Yes, they have little scuffs right there, as you can see, but as you know, as I said, I take pictures of just about everything that I'm like, oh, these are really, really, you know, cool, and also great comps on those. Another thing is these Vince Camutos, the Sunny boots. Boots for me, especially these type of boots, sell pretty well. You know, you think that it's mostly like winter that they sell, but no, like summertime, it does a great thing with these boots. And these were just like sitting in my dead pile, as I said. Another one is these Allegria Sandals. These were, you know, a brand that I wasn't sure if I had done yet, but the feel of these shoes, they're really nice, they're really sturdy, they're really well made, and they were just, you know, they're just sitting in my dead pile. All these have like great comps. These like J. Crew velvet suede smoking loafers, those are pretty awesome, like super awesome. Just, you know, as I said, just sitting in my dead pile. Let's see if we have one more. Oh yes, these ones. These are, I had white leather UGG flats just literally chilling in my dead pile that I could have posted probably months ago, but they were just sitting in my dead pile. And that's what I'm saying, guys, is you might have some of these really cool items in your dead pile that you haven't tackled yet. And, you know, of course, you need to go in, and guys, you need to go in and you need to tackle these things. Just make sure you tackle them. But guys, that's it for this video. If y'all like this, hit that like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. As I'm going through my dead pile, I think I'm gonna make more videos of this so y'all can see sort of, you know, this is what tackling your dead pile sort of looks like, and it is amazing. So I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Have amazing sales. Tackle that dead pile. Till the next one.